just want to show you guys a couple problems on here. Maybe this will help y'all complete this side of the worksheet so y'all can hand it in. All right, remember you got, you're doing the quadratic formula, you got your A, your B, and your C. You want to make sure the equation is set up in standard form, make sure it looks like this. So I got -1 plus or minus. 1 squared is 1 minus 4 times A times C over 4. Now remember on the bottom, how did I get 4? I plug in my A right here, 2 times 2 gave me 4. Alright, so I know some of y'all like to put the whole thing in the calculator. I like to just do it in steps. That way when it's a no solution, you don't get that error on your calculator. A has to be 49, so that would be -1 plus or minus root of 49. Alright, square root of 49 changes to 7. -1 plus or minus 7 over 4. Now remember on this step, you got to do the plus and the minus. You can do it on the calculator. -1 plus 7 over 4 is your first answer. -1 minus 7 over 4 is your second answer. So your first answer, 6 over 4, which is 3 over 2. And -8 over 4, which is -2. And that should be down there. 3 over 2 and -2 is right here. Let's do another one. Let's do this last one. It says problem I, last one on the right column. Let's see if this one's hard. Y squared plus 9y plus 9 equals 0. Now look, you had a minus 9y. I had to move it over and set it up in standard form, so I made a positive 9y. Alright, so I got -9 plus or minus, square root of 81 minus 4 times 1 times 9. 2. 4 times 9 is 36. 81 minus 36. 81 minus 30 is 51. Minus 6 is 45. So you get -9 plus or minus root 45 over 2. Alright. This will break down. That's 9 times 5, so that's going to be 3 on root 5. -9 plus or minus 3 root 5 over 2. Right, that one does not look right. Let's see if I made a mistake. Yeah, there it is. -9 plus or minus 3 root 5 over 2. Okay. So the hardest part for y'all to do at home is simplifying your square roots. And all you do is divide the square root out of it. 9 is the only perfect square that goes into 45, so it had to be 9 times 5 and square root of 9 is 3. All right, let's do another. Let's do problem L, right column, third from the bottom. 2d squared minus 5d plus 4 equals 0. All right, again, I took this 5d and I had to move it over, and you had to get it in order. D squared in the front, the d goes second, then the integer without a variable. All right, so I got 5 plus or minus. 5 squared is 25 minus 4 times 2 times 4 over 4. 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 times 4 is 32. So 25 minus 32 gave me -7. Okay, you can't have a negative. We talked about this last week. So what you do is erase that and bring the I out, so it's just I root of 7. Now that answer is not down here anywhere. Anytime you have an I as an imaginary number, that's going to be the no solution. So since there's only one no solution on the worksheet, that should be the only one on here where you have an I. You shouldn't have any more I's on any others. Let's do one more. I keep thinking the right column is going to be harder. Let's do problem V right here, middle of the right column. 4x squared minus 3x 4, 16, negative times a negative positive, so that's really gonna be 9 plus 16 right there. So it's 3 plus or minus 25. Okay, this one's not any harder. Square root of 25 turns into 5. Now, find both answers. Go ahead and pause the video, find both answers on that. Yeah, both answers are down there. Okay, that one's not tough. All right, so maybe that helped. Have this finished. We'll turn this in when y'all come back.